Peace. This is a Meat Potato Associate production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is 3 methods of psychic attack. Now, I'm going to read from this book and then I'm going to give it to you, but I'm going to tell you the author's name right here, right now. This book is from Dion Fortune. Dion Fortune was a psychic, a mystic, and she was part of the Order of the Hermetic Golden Dawn, along with luminaries such as Crowley, such as Bram Stoker, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Israel Regardie, etc. Now, there was a war that I talked about between the poet W.B. Yeats and Crowley, but there also was a conflict between Crowley and his mentor, who initially recruited him, and that was S.L. McGregor Mathers. But wait, there's more. Dion Fortune had a magical battle with S.L. McGregor Mathers' wife, Mona Mathers, and this inspired her to write this book. So I'm going to read from page 114 of her book, and then I'm going to give you the book reference so you can get it, or you can, if you have the book, please reread it and revisit it. And I'm going to tell you why you do this. And I learned this trick when I was in the quote-unquote conscious community. Sometimes you should read a book after a certain amount of years because it'll let you know how far you have come intellectually as well as magically. So I'm going to read from here and I'm going to break it down. There are 3 factors in a psychic attack, any or all of which may be employed in a given instance. The first of these is a telepathic, hypnotic suggestion. The second is the reinforcement of the suggestion by the invocation of certain invisible agencies. The third is the employment of some physical substance as a point of contact or magnetic link. The force employed may be used as direct current transmitted by the mental concentration of the operator, or it may be reserved in a kind of psychic storage battery, which may be either an artificial, elemental, or a talisman. So basically, what is she saying? Well, what she's saying in a nutshell is that, let's say you're attacked. The first thing is you can attack telepathically on the astral plane. That's the first one. The second one is, I talked about a vampiric psychic link. You can also have a link with a person, so it makes it easier for you to pierce their astral body. And then you can feed on them, and then feeding on them, you weaken them. So what's the other method besides that and vampiric magic? You also can employ minor demons, or you can create a servitor or an egregore. They're similar, but the difference is with the egregore is that you can have an egregore for as long as you feel like it. With the servitor, they have one task only. So you create a servitor to hurt your target or the person that you're magically at war with. Now, here's the commonality that both of them do share. You can create a word. The purpose of this word is, after the task is completed, you can send the servitor egregore to the ethers. Basically, you're terminating their existence. And lastly, and this can't be emphasized enough, it is very important that you don't accept any talismans, or such as rings, jewelry, even the so-called sigil, if you do not know the said practitioner or magical ally, because it can be cursed, and you can curse an artifact, and you can even bind a lower spirit or a hostile spirit that made their transition, is angry because they're stuck in the in-between realm. You can bind them to that said talisman or piece of jewelry. So the name of the book is Psychic Self-Defense by Dion Fortune. It's a very good read, and if you got it, reread it. If you don't, get it. So with that, that is your meat and potato associate for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.